Hello and welcome to Agrarian Skies 2, Episode 7. Now, it has been a little while since I've recorded the last few episodes. It's been a couple of weeks actually, believe it or not. So much of a backlog I had. And I've done a fair amount. If you see there's something over there which I'll get to in a minute. I've made another platform here. And I've also completed a load of tedious quests. So if we go to Lunch Sky, first I've got 5 quests. Well, first one I did was this. It was just making an Oculus accumulator. So I'm gonna claim that reward. The next one I did was just making a charger, production table, autograph deck, and solar generator, which was all from Steve's workshop, and they're all in here. We'll get to that in a later episode, maybe later in this episode. Need to make Edstone, which was right-clicking a lava barrel with a piece of glowstone. So I'll claim that reward. I got gas here, which I got from sifting soul sand and crushed netherrack, which is in there. And I also made an angry doll, which you can use to make blazes, but I don't need to yet. So, and there's a load of stuff. So this, and that. Oh no, that can go in there. Let's open this up. Tuberous flux capacitor. A one-time use flux capacitor, basically. These go over here. I'm running low on food, so I'll get to sorting out farms in a minute, which we're going to be doing part of this episode. Alright, so I've done that one. I need to go into here now. Done 2 more quests, which is making a mixing bowl, juicer and bakeware, which are in here. If you don't know how to make any of these things, go in any. I'm not being mean, but I'm not going to go through it because it can be boring for some people. So, I'll claim that one, gives me super soul. Metalware, which was a pot, skillet and saucepan, which are also in here. And I did start on this quest until I realised I need silk and tofu and soy milk, which need soybeans. So, but I got these. They can go in there. I don't think I did any in there. I've done one in here. I've made the retriever that I needed to make, and because I had to make the Oculus accumulator, I made a basic machine frame, which was basic, and it recognised that. So, mob hunter, I've done one in here. Last episode I made the mob farm, made punji sticks, and I also just made an oak barricade, which is just 2 logs like that, so it's not very hard. I'll get some more of those, and I think that was all the quests I did. Yeah, just did quite a lot. Spider Slayer, Sharpness Eye, Bane of Arthropods Fire. Wow, I'm actually keeping that. I'm not going to use it yet. So let's just put that in there, and where did I think I'll put it in here. And there we go. So now I've gone through all that, there's some things I want to go through. Now, you may think this is a waste, but I'm just going to do this, and you'll see why in a minute. And I want to I think this is actually one of the quests that I need to do on the Sky Farm. I need to make a seed analyzer and agriculture journal. I don't want to make one of these anyway, so seed analyzer. So this isn't hard. I'll do this on camera really quick. Need 6 grass, and I think I'll have everything else on me. I think it was something like this. That was well remembered for me. I want to do agricultural journal, which needs any 4 seeds and 4 crops and a book and quill. But I can't make that yet. But I can't complete that quest yet. But I did want these. I'm gonna come all the way over here to this new area, which I've made out for more farms. And I'll just stick that here for now. And what this seed analyzer does is it will analyze your seed and tell you what you've got on them. Now, most of these will just be growth, one and all that. Apart from the sugarcane seeds, because I had to mutate to get more of those. That one's a 333. That one's a 222. And that one's a 111. Sorry, I just had to sign it with Skype. So you might hear that. So, obviously I'm going to go with 333. So what I'm going to do here is, because I'll do this with sugarcane first, I'll place the highest seed that I've got, the best seed that I've got, here. And then this one will grow and breed out to this one. And then keep doing that. And then eventually once they've all grown, you'll harvest them all, analyse them all, whichever is your best seed, you'll do that again. Until you get to like 10, 10, 10, which is the max. This is a great way of breeding up your crops so you can get the thingy. So all you do is just place one normal crop and then you do cross crops. And you do cross crops by just putting a normal crop down. And then you put another one on it. I'll show you in a minute how I did that. And then I'm just gonna lay these ones out. I'll put cactus there. I'm gonna put pumpkins there. Potatoes there. Melons here. Wheat here. And then I'm gonna get some more crops. Made a whole bunch of these. And I'm just gonna put one of each down like this. Doesn't matter about that cross crop being there, there's gonna have to be there. And then every one but one, I suggest leaving the one that's gonna be the starter crop on its own. So in a corner somewhere. So I'm gonna do it here. I don't think I put lettuce down. There we go. And there's that. Now these other seeds, I know it might seem a waste, but I'm just gonna throw them away because I don't need more than one seed of each thing. Because I can just mutate them once I've got them to the highest level that I want. So bye bye seeds. That wheat I should have kept. Oh well. Sticks can stay in my inventory. I'm gonna take wheat, that. I'm gonna take all the stuff that's gonna come from the farm over to the farm. Then I don't have to deal with it over here. Really, I should have done one for carrots as well, but oh well. Right, what else is there? Potatoes. There should be 7 things. Yeah, there's 7 things there. Need to replace the axe in the farm again. And then I've added storage drawers over here to store things that... now there's definitely more here than I'm ever going to need for this farm that's here now. But I'm planning on like expanding it later on to have more crops going backwards. Maybe I'll do another one here. Maybe. That might be my carrot one. No, haven't noticed. Just go over here real quick because I finished with that for now. Just toss these back. There. And there aren't mobs falling from here. And that's because I've just lit it up there with torches and it stops us from spawning. And that's because I've got a whole bunch of stuff. It's not full, but I thought this would be enough to keep me going for a while. I'll add better storage for that later. But I thought I'd show you. why it was before. Now, I do want to get into Botania. That's what that area over there is for. But before I do that, I want to take some bricks that I just smelted up not long ago, and some other bricks. I made these. Grab, I think copper will work. Just do some copper like that, and that'll make a brick wall. This is basically an infinite water source in one block. This is actually a quest. Vial mending instant health. I'll put that in there. So if I come over here, I'm just going to place this in the corner. And it's just an infinite water source. Now I need to get rid of the water. But yeah, that's all it is. And I'm going to need that for Botania. Now, I'm going to start off Botania now. So I'm going to go down to the botanical engineering. And first it wants podzol. And that's why I started growing the spruce trees. Because you need spruce leaves to make podzol. You need spruce leaves and some dirt. And I've got some dirt in here, obviously. There we go. And there's that quest complete. And I get mystical white flower seeds and Alexa Botania. No, somehow I've got a feeling of this, but I think that this needs to be planted on podzol, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I might need some crops. Just make some over here so I don't have to go over there. Let's just try this. I'm not sure how this works actually. But if I do have to grow these the way I am growing them, I might do the farm for them over here. Yeah. So, the next quest in here is making a petal apothecary. So, I'm just going to make the petal apothecary now. Which needs cobblestone mostly, and a petal of some kind. I'm just going to keep a stack of cobble in my inventory, and I might take some bone meal, hopefully that works. There we go, I'll just keep off a stack. Hopefully this will make them grow faster. And then I'm just gonna, it just gives you petals. There's no use for the flowers really. Need a crafting table over there. Done something wrong. There we go. I'm just gonna make a quick crafting table for over there. And this is the thing that needs the infinite water source. And I'm just gonna place these. I'll put that there. Just randomly. Now, all I'm gonna do is complete through the quest line for today. So it might be a bit long. So I need mana pool and mana spreader. But first I need living stone, which needs a pure daisy. I'm actually gonna make a chest for over here as well. So I can put things like the Lex Botania in. The Lex Botania is basically the guide to this, if you don't know what you're doing in Botania. And I think one more should do it. There we go, there's 4. I'm gonna need a good supply of seeds for this, so hopefully there's some wheat over here. I think I've got a bit. Because you can turn wheat into seeds. So now I'm going to come over here and start on this. Just drink some apple juice. That's all I've got to eat really at the minute. And now this is where I need the water. So I'm going to put that in there. And then you have to use Q to put things into here. It's just quite nice in animation because you can actually see what's in there. And then you throw a seed to complete it. And there we go, I've got a pure daisy. You just got to go get some dirt to place it on. Come all the way over here. Don't know where I'm gonna do. I'll do it over here for now, I think. Yeah. Just check F7 over this corner. There we go. And to make living wood and living rock, you need to use wood. I only need one stack for now. And cooked stone, which is basically cold stone. There we go. Just leave these few seeds in here as well. And this will make, I'm going to do half and half. And that'll make me something, which I'm doing now, which is what it wants me to do. So just gotta wait on that. What else does it want me to do? Okay, so something quick, just while that's going, is that I want to come over here and get the lettuce and some bones. Off a stack of bones to do. I want all the lettuce that's over here. Well, a stack will do. And this is just to make me some food. But I thought I'd show you this on camera. So lettuce is pretty useless to use on its own. But if you get the bones with a part, that'll make stock. And then if you use the stock into the lettuce, you get garden soup. Which gives you 2. So that's quite nice. And then just keep this stock in the pot over here. And there we go. Now, because I know these grow now like this, I might actually do something similar to what I've done over there, off camera. But look, these are changing now. So, I'm going to come over here. I'll finish breaking these first. Botania can be a bit laggy. But oh well. So I got some living rock and living stone. Oh, so this quest is complete. What do I want? I'll take the risk and take the reward bag. Yellow heart, 6 of them. Jeez. That's what this slot's for, and you got yellow heart canisters on this middle tier, and these will add hearts to my thingy. So, like this. You can get red heart canisters and yellow, and sometimes if the mod pack authors added the recipe, you can have a green heart canister. And these just all had a heart of health each. Usually you'd start with the small ones, but because I've just got given them, I've just put them in. And they're boosting my health, which is quite good, nice. That's quite a lucky reward. Day bloom. Thing is, how am I meant to get day bloom? Because I remember right, a day bloom needs yellow petals. So I need to do crop rotation. Or just shift podzol. That works too. But oh well, let's get back to forget about doing the day bloom for now. And I'll just craft this and this together yet again. So the next few episodes are going to be on Botania probably. And I think a mana spreader needs a gold ingot. And any colour's petal. Just grab a gold ingot. Come round to here. Do that and that. That gives me a mana spreader. That's a proper mana pool, and I've got a diluted mana pool, which you place down, you get a bit of mana, and then you toss another mana pool in to make it into a proper mana pool. So I can't really do anything with that for now. It kind of could come to a dead end for now, because I need to sift some podzol. So I think I'll be back in a minute after I've sifted some podzol and got some more seeds for plants, and then we'll see what we can do then. Alright guys, so I'm back, and I've managed to get the seeds that I need. I've managed to get a lot of the coloured seeds, but I've only planted the ones that I need so far. And I need to get my bucket of water and put that in there. Then split these in, and then put a seedling on top. That gives me my day bloom. That gives me a few more. Orchard. These are just other things that I can get into afterwards. But one thing that I want to do now is set these day blooms up. I need 3 of them. I need the mana spreader and the diluted mana pool. And I'll come over here and set these up like this. It's good. It's like efficient to not have these, like if I put one here and then one here. It's efficient to have like a gap in between them. Just do that, and then if you shift right click with your thing, you'll put it to bind mode and bind them like that, and that'll slowly generate mana from the sun. Like I said, slowly. What's this orchard? I've actually never seen this. It must be something new. Whoa, it is. Green register root pixie dust. Hold these different petals and runes. So we're nowhere near that. But we're near getting the mana pool soon. Once you got the mana pool, probably have to finish up. But let's go see how our crops are going on. Yes, I've got a very cluttered inventory at the minute. Do need to replace the axe in the draft episode. Let's go see how these are doing. Not too bad, not too bad. This one's spread a little bit. So's this one. This one hasn't spread any yet. Oh, neither's this one. Or these ones. So it's going to be a little while before they get all the way over to this side. which is going to be fun. And I don't know whether I did this in the last episode or not, or did it after. I did automated this, and automatically makes lava. Now cobblestone comes straight from this barrel. It's all hidden by micro parts. And I've stopped growing the slime trees, just because if I look in this chest, look at how many slime balls there is. It's ridiculous. That'll do me for a long time. I've been sifting a lot of stuff. I got all this to melt. We'll come back to this in a later episode and actually automate the melt. Well, doubling of the ore. At the minute I'm just using the smeltery. Still not high on redstone because I keep using it, but I'm high on other stuff. And then underneath I've done nothing really. And I do want to tidy that up. I do want to tidy the whole platform, make it look nicer, eventually. So, to make this mana pool, initially you do need a mana pool. And you just throw it in, there you go. And that is gone. And we do now is treat that. I don't know what this mana pump is. But that's what this Lexica Botania is for. Let's see. Mana. Mana pump, where are you? There's a lot in here and it's all good, to be fair. And we're getting into it very soon. Because some of it I want. Man. That's why. Man. Pump. Please tell me what it does. This may look a bit boring, but I just want to have a look at this. Let's see. Let's have a quick look. I know this may seem a bit boring, I'm sorry guys. I honestly don't know where it is. Maybe somewhere later on, after I've made the pool platform, so I'm just going to put them in there. But I think it's the end of the episode, guys. So, unfortunately, I am sorry. But there's nothing I can do about it. I've got to finish now. So, I'll check the episode time and then I'll be back. Okay, guys, I've checked the episode time and unfortunately it is time to wrap up. So, I'm just going to put my stuff in here and tidy up my inventory real quick. And then I will end off the episode. So I'll just put these here. Anything that's got to go in here. And next episode we'll probably be doing more in Botania, because I kind of feel like doing that at the minute. But I'm not 100% sure. It might be something different, might not be. this stone should be 44 stone goes in there, and I'll just chuck the extra cobblestone away because I've got a barrel full of it, and then I'll just stick that in there, not that one and that one, keep these on me, and I'll put the so I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like, subscribe if you wish, and if you think I could do anything better, any support, anything you want to say, put it in the comments. Just keep it civil, as I say. So I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.